Hi YouTube, welcome back to another Uber Eats earnings summary. Just before I get into the earnings summary, I just want to have a look at different times of the day and what I earn at those different times of the day for those who are interested in working full-time or working more hours than I work. I do like to track what I do, so what part of my end of shift routine is to fill out a spreadsheet, so I've got a lot of data to have a look at. One thing I've learned about using the spreadsheet is that lunchtime is nowhere near as profitable as dinner time. You can see here, I went out delivering for lunch 4 times in week 10, and the hourly rate sits between $23 and $28 per hour. But if you look at dinner in the same week, the hourly rate sits between $32 and $43 per hour, and that's even before promotions. So why do I do lunchtimes? So there's really two reasons. One would be because I have a particular dollar goal that I want to hit for the week, and going out and making that extra $30, $40, $50 at lunchtime is going to help me achieve that goal. The other reason is because I've received a Quest promotion from Uber, and I want to get a certain number of trips completed to achieve that promotion. So why is lunch less? Well, I think the main reason is actually traffic. The lunchtime traffic in my delivery area can be really awful. There are sections of roads in my area where lunch traffic is actually as bad as or worse than morning peak hour traffic. And all of this heavy traffic means that it actually takes you longer to get places, obviously, but it also makes it very hard to park. So, picking up at restaurants and dropping off at places, especially offices. So if you need to find a park near an office, then you've got to go in, get buzzed in, maybe go to reception and all these things. It just adds to the time it takes you to do a delivery. What I've seen is I struggle to do 4 deliveries per hour at lunchtime, but I can sort of even get up over 5 sometimes at dinner time. So there is a big difference there. It's definitely easier to move around, park, pick up, drop off at dinner time in my area. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't work at lunchtime. It just means that my hourly rate at night needs to be that much more so that I can average $35 per hour. Obviously, if you work more hours at lunchtime and less hours at dinner time, then your hourly rate will probably be lower. But just remember, the greatest thing about Uber Eats is the flexibility. So if you need to work during the day or work at lunchtime and it suits you and you can earn some money, and then it enables you to go and do something else at night, that's fantastic. Just do that. The hourly rate may not be as good at lunchtime, but the flexibility is worth just as much, in my opinion. It might even be more valuable to you. If you are thinking about working full-time, I would tend to weight my hours towards the night time, towards the dinner shift, and towards the weekends, because that tends to be where there's a higher hourly rate in my experience. So you do get a better return on your effort at that time of the day, or on those particular days like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But at the end of the day, this gig is flexible, so you just have to make it work for you. Okay, so let's have a look at the earnings. I will show you week 10 and week 11 in today's video. So week 10 was pretty big because I did a lot of work early in the week and I was planning to take some time off on the weekend. But then Uber sent me a Quest promotion and convinced me to get out there Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well. Damn you, Uber. Anyway, I made $747.65. That was in 19 hours and 48 minutes, and that worked out to $37.82 per hour. So that was a pretty good result. I worked all week, but had a good hourly rate for the whole week. Now, because I'd done a lot of work in the previous 2 weeks, week 11 was pretty quiet, pretty slow week. I took a little bit of time off early in the week, and then we had Easter at the end of week 11, and I did not really bother to go out because it's just a quiet time of the year. I made $215.64. That was in 7 hours and 16 minutes, and the hourly rate was $29.74 per hour. So you can see it was a quiet week. There wasn't a lot going on. I even went out for a couple of deliveries on Easter Saturday, and there was just nothing happening. So I just wanted to go out and see what it was like. There was nothing happening, so I'm glad I took some time off. So after 11 weeks, I am at $4,930.49. That's from 147.9 hours, and the hourly rate is $33.34. So it's moving in the right direction. Now, as it stands, this is my most successful quarter to date on the app at $33.34 per hour. So if I can maintain that for the next couple of weeks, then it will certainly be my best quarter. But I'd really like to get it up to that $34 per hour. So stay tuned to find out if I can do it. Thank you all very much for watching. Keep the comments and the questions coming, and see you on the next one.